Have you ever wondered where the roots of modern racism and discrimination lie? Well, the story begins in Toledo, Spain in the year 1449, with an edict that would forever change the perception of race. This was the first set of discriminatory laws based on race, and its impact continues to reverberate through history. Spain's mistreatment of Jews is well known, but it's not just a relic of the past. Scholars like David Bryan Davis argue that the Spanish treatment of Jews laid the groundwork for Christian negrophobic racism, sparking concerns over purity of blood, or limpieza de sangre, and giving birth to the concept of biological race. Discrimination against Spanish Jews peaked in 1391, when a radical priest incited anti-Jewish mobs with the chilling ultimatum, convert or die. This led to the largest mass conversion in modern Jewish history, with 1/3 to half of the Spanish Jews, the largest community in Europe at that time, converting to Christianity. Some of these conversos, as they were called, achieved great success, which bred resentment among the so-called Old Christians. During a period of political instability in 15th century Castile, conversos became scapegoats for weak rulers, leading to physical battles between the Old Christians and New Christians. A significant conflict erupted in Toledo, initially triggered by a tax revolt. On January 25, 1449, Álvaro de Luna, a royal favorite, demanded a loan of 1 million maravedis from Toledo. The townspeople resisted, and a mob seized control of the city gates. Local official Pero Sarmiento joined the rebellion and took control of the city, justifying his actions by blaming Álvaro de Luna for the city's troubles. The wealth of the conversos made them an appealing target for Sarmiento and his followers. They used the revolt as an excuse to confiscate the conversos' possessions, and floated rumors that the conversos were secretly practicing Judaism and working against the church. On June 5, 1449, Sarmiento issued the Sentencia Estatuto, the first racial exclusion laws in modern history. These laws barred conversos, regardless of their genuine Christian faith, from holding private or public office or receiving land from the church unless they could prove 4 generations of Christian heritage. This Sentencia Estatuto introduced the concept of race into Spain. It claimed that conversos came from a perverse lineage of Jews, and thus bore the same harms, evils, and wars which the Jews, the enemies of our holy Catholic faith, have always brought. These events marked the beginning of a dark chapter in the history of discrimination and racism. The Edict of Toledo, the scapegoating of conversos, and the Sentencia Estatuto set a precedent for racial discrimination that continues to echo through the centuries. The legacy of these events serves as a stark reminder of the destructive power of prejudice and the long shadow it casts over history.